Hello, I'm Peter Derrick. I'd like you to meet some children and adults that I promise you'll never forget. In some ways, they're like you and me. What makes them different is that they all suffer from one of the most feared diseases known in human history, leprosy.
This is the story of children and adults with leprosy and the worldwide effort of the Leprosy Mission Canada to cure and care for them, with the Executive Director of the Leprosy Mission Canada, Peter Derrick.
Leprosy is one of the most feared diseases known in human history. For thousands of years, leprosy has crippled and condemned to exile those who have suffered from it. For centuries, there was nothing anyone could do to stop it. But today, there is a cure for leprosy, a modern medical miracle that can halt this horrifying illness and stop it once and for all. Thank you for participating in Cured, Not Cursed.
I don't really know what is happening, but I can tell that my mother is worried.
When I first got leprosy, I did not know what it was, so I didn't do anything. When I was finally diagnosed, I was already having problems with my hands, feet, and eyes. My hands are broken. It is so hard to work. And my eyelid, you can see, does not work very well.
When the doctor told me I had leprosy, I cried and cried. Who will care for my children? Will they be left all alone? I thought about people I know with this disease and what it has done to them. I just had more scary questions.
When it first strikes, leprosy looks innocent enough, usually just a small patch on the skin. But inside the body, the leprosy bacilli quickly begin attacking the delicate nerves. From here on, doctors often have only a few months to treat the disease before it begins to permanently destroy. If left untreated, leprosy kills the sense of touch. They lose sensation in their hands and feet. This girl has no feeling in her right hand. She can't tell if something is hot or cold, dull or sharp. You can see how easy it would be to cut or burn herself while cooking. Their tendons tighten and hands begin to claw. Soon, dangerous ulcers infect the tissues and bones. Bone resorption can turn what's left of a woman's limbs into useless stubs. As leprosy moves through the body, it can brutally deform a youngster's face. Later in life, noses can sink, and eyes can go blind. As if that weren't enough, the stigma of leprosy is just as unmerciful. Rejected by family and friends, robbed of self-worth and dignity, people with leprosy are often forced to live as outcasts. Can you imagine if, because you got sick, no one would talk to you? People's parents would tell them to stay away from you? You wouldn't be able to get a job? And no one would marry you? But there is hope for people with leprosy. Now they can be cured, the leprosy bacteria completely cleansed from their bodies. But they must receive the cure before the disease damages their faces, hands, and feet. If they receive the cure in time, we can prevent nerve damage and physical deformities. We can bring hope where once there was only fear and despair. All over the world, tens of thousands of children and adults are waiting for that cure. For those we don't reach in time, we care for each patient and heal their wounds. On hands and feet that have been damaged by the disease, we perform surgery. We can take a hand that was almost useless and make it function again. Reconstructive surgeries help restore damaged limbs and eyes. Prosthetic experts design and build artificial limbs and protective footwear. When their bodies are healed, they can get a job, earn a living, and support their family. We also prepare leprosy sufferers to succeed. We train them in vocational skills like sewing, automobile repair, and bag making. They can support themselves instead of having to beg. We even provide microloans to help them start small businesses. TLM's mission is to serve as a channel for God's love to people with leprosy, to help them be healed in body and spirit and be restored to lives of dignity. But if we can find and treat a child before leprosy damages their nerves, all this suffering can be avoided. The average cost to cure a child or an adult and prevent a lifetime of suffering is only $350. But that's more than most of these families earn in an entire year.
Because of leprosy, I lost my eyebrows and my nose is like this. Look at my hands. They are not beautiful. I am already broken and spoiled, but now there is a cure. If kids get the medicine, they will be cured and not look like this. This little girl here, I hope she will be cured, that she will be able to go back to her family and to live happily.
We can make sure she gets the cure and the care she needs. If she gets the cure in time, she will go on to live a normal, healthy life. No loss of sensation, no deformities, no living as an outcast. Working together, we can help children and adults win the biggest battle of their lives. And we can also put an end to leprosy and bring this age-old nightmare to a close. Please, join with us and help make this victory happen.